Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Slcmof, back again with another Saturday chill commentary. Got to go into work here. My last day of work. Actually, it might be my second to last, but yeah, I quit my job for those of you who don't know, so that's why I'm saying that. But anyway, we're going to be talking about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare today, and you're probably thinking, why are you talking about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Slcmof? That game was terrible. It was the worst Call of Duty ever. Well, I see that argument to an extent, and there are things about this game that are pretty bad. And one of the things that's really bad about the game is actually not a gameplay mechanic at all. It is the advanced supply drops. And, you know, people, kids, specifically around the age of 11 or 12, and there's nothing against people that age, but a lot of people like that age bought a lot of advanced supply drops, and that's only going to make the system reoccur in future Call of Duties. And in a recent video, when I talked about is Call of Duty dead, is Call of Duty, you know, dying, whatever, I said that, or I think it was titled, Can Black Ops 3 Revive Call of Duty, or something like that, and my thesis was that no, it cannot revive Call of Duty, and I think that's true. I think Black Ops 3 will be a gem amidst a spew of terrible Call of Duties, really, and the last two have not been great, and I'm about to talk about Advanced Warfare specifically here in a moment, and why I think it's actually quite good, or not terrible as people think it is. So, but relative to other people and how it was perceived to be terrible, and that's all that matters. What I think doesn't matter, what the general community thinks matters, and people thought the game was terrible, as Ghosts was indeed quite bad. And then you're looking at the next two Call of Duty, so let's say Black Ops 3 is amazing, 10 out of 10, IGN, best game ever made, but then you're still looking at the next Ghosts 2 is what the next game's going to be. So Ghosts was 2 years ago from today, or from around now, November, whatever. And so the next Call of Duty is going to be Call of Duty Ghosts 2, or Modern Warfare 4 maybe. They'll probably do Modern Warfare 4 because that'll sell better just because of the name recognition. And then you're going to have the next Sledgehammer game, maybe Advanced Warfare 2. So basically my point being, Black Ops 3 really can't save the franchise. It looks to be on a downhill slope, and only one of the three developers seem to be producing good games, at least at this point. But I hopped on Advanced Warfare earlier today just because I wanted to give it a go and see, was it really as bad as people were saying? I haven't played this game in a few months. And for those of you who don't know, I have over 1,000 hours in this game, actually close to 1,500 hours in this game, so that's a lot of time. I've played this game a lot, and despite people not liking it, I could never play public matches that much. I was actually a competitive Call of Duty player for quite a while. Never was really that good. I quit basically towards the end of this game. I mean, I earned in Advanced Warfare, I did earn like a few $1,000s playing this game. I went to LAN tournaments, and I won all those. A lot of the kids there weren't very good, but, you know, like, I never went to any, like, the big tournaments, you know, with Optic Gaming at them or anything like that. Yeah, ultimately, you know, I was never really that good at it, but, you know, Advanced Warfare, I did play competitively. I won a good bit of money on it. At least I think a few $1,000s is a good bit of money for somebody, you know, playing at LAN tournaments, and I won a few online tournaments and leagues and stuff like that. So if that's how you're wondering, that's how I played this game that much, that's certainly true. And I will admit, there are some things with the public matches in this game. The replayability and the kind of fun aspect of, you know, like, I want to hop on after I get home from work and play some Advanced Warfare, that definitely was detracted in this game. I think it was still there, but it definitely was not at the same rate at which it was in the previous games. I think one of the problems with the Call of Duty franchise recently has been the lack of innovative game modes, and Call of Duty Ghosts brought on a lot of new game modes. The problem is, they were all terrible. You know, like, for example, there was Search and Destroy. They changed it to Search and Rescue for God knows what reason, which is returning to Black Ops 3 for God knows what reason, I don't know. But they also had, like, Blitz and Cranked and just terrible game modes like that, and they tried to reform game modes that we had already had and change them, and, you know, they turned CTF into Blitz, and Blitz was terrible in Ghosts. The problem now is that they're so concerned about bringing back all the game modes that we love and have been playing for so many years that they're not innovating. And Call of Duty Black Ops 3 basically has one new game mode, and that's Safeguard. And that's the one with the robot. You escort the robot, you know, if you played the Black Ops 3 beta. But ultimately, I'm a sucker for FPSs, and, you know, I was the one when Titanfall came out and people were bashing Titanfall. I was like, the game's not that bad, it's pretty good. And then Advanced Warfare, the same thing. I, at the beginning, was quite critical, and then towards the middle, when everyone else had already quit, I was playing the game thoroughly, and I was enjoying it, and enjoying my days getting on and playing competitively. Again, you know, playing competitive matches. You know, you're playing a set rotation of maps, you're playing with the same team, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But personally, I actually really enjoyed the game, and going back and playing the game, I enjoyed that. I just played it this morning for like an hour, and I thought it was quite good. I was just playing by myself, just playing some public matches, and I was enjoying it. So, you know, people are definitely critical of this game. I think some of it rightfully so, but the game is really not all that bad if you're comparing it to other first-person shooters. Again, I think some of the problems is that it was a cash grab in terms of the advanced supply drops and in terms of the $50 DLC, which is expensive enough in itself, which, by the way, Star Wars Battlefront's getting too, for those of you who didn't know about that. But, you know, I'm definitely looking forward to Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I hope that you guys are looking forward to seeing some content on my channel. I'm going to be doing some kind of tips and tricks. Those of you who don't know, I originated as a Call of Duty tips and tricks channel. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, how to raise your KDR, you know, class setups, that kind of thing. That market is definitely diminished on YouTube, no doubt about it, and that's not going to be me for the entire year. But the first week, no doubt, I'm going to be giving some tips and tricks for people interested in playing the game. And even if that's not your cup of tea necessarily, then there's other people searching for that kind of stuff on YouTube, and I definitely want to supply to that market of people that are looking for tips and tricks once the game comes out at its very initial state. So guys, let me know what you thought about this commentary. Did you like or dislike Advanced Warfare? Do you agree or disagree with me about Advanced Warfare really not being all that bad and kind of hyper-exaggerated how terrible it was? Do you guys care about Call of Duty videos at all? You know, I don't know. A lot of my subscribers in the past, you know, like maybe 3 months, I've gained 8,000 subscribers, so a lot of you guys are here solely for Batman, and it's like, no Batman dislike. I don't know what it's going to be like. This is my first Call of Duty video in quite a while, so let me just talk about this commentary. Are you interested in seeing Black Ops 3? Not so much. Just let me know. Don't, for those of you unaware, Batman v Superman, Arkham Knight, those kind of videos will continue. I'm done talking about Arkham Knight DLC. That's just a big pile of mess right now, but I will cover the Season of Infamy, and I'll cover the Batman v Superman skin. I'll cover the DLC itself. I'm just gonna try to avoid being negative about it since people, you know, get all uptight about that. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed. If you did, if you can, for the like button, and we'll see you in the next video.